If I go to Linga Bhairavi and sit there, my palms will start throbbing as if, when you sit for a long time, that buzzing, nervous buzzing will happen. It will start happening in my palms. If I have to give another example, outside example, when I went to Ramana Maharshi's ashram, I have gone there many times, but after I went to Isha and I worked on the energy itself, I think the energy started becoming a little fluid. So there is some kind of galvanization, you can say, in energy, mobilization of energy. So I think once sensitization. So I think once that happened, I started becoming more sensitive to places. So I went to Ramana Ashram somewhere in 2020, I think, 20 or 21. So there is one temple, a mother's temple.
Yeah.
Ramana Maharshi is supposed to have helped his mother attain liberation during her death. She was not an enlightened person as such. I think during her death, he used the moment of death upon her and he used it and he liberated her and he proclaimed it that she is liberated. So because she was liberated, the body of such person is kept in our culture. Because it is said that that body is capable of exuding that
energy.
It is capable of impacting its surroundings. So such people will be buried and temple will be Samadhi. Temple. So there is a mother's temple there. So you see, I have nothing emotional for Ramana Maharshi's mother or anything. I have for Ramana Maharshi.
Like just respect is there.
Yeah, Ramana Maharshi I have.
Yeah.
But his mother, I don't know anything much. And she was not a spiritual guru or anything like that. But 21 or something, entered the ashram, I went to the temple, and same thing. Palms started tingling. First I ignored it, I didn't observe it. As soon as I entered, then as I sat there, it became so buzzing, and then certain points in the body also started buzzing. Then I recognized, okay, that's what this means, a reinforcement of the same thing. In Isha I had seen this. This is what consecration means. This is what impact of the place means. It is a physical impact. It's not at all psychological.
Yeah.
I was feeling emotionally overwhelmed also and I was crying. Although I had nothing for Ramana's mother. But if it was only emotions, you cannot say for sure whether it is because of the place. It could be because of me also.
Yeah.
But this tingling, this point and all,
this is all physical.
I cannot deny that, dismiss it in any way. See, if you ask me, I am very, very analytical. I will not conclude anything unless it becomes not dismissible. Otherwise, I will dismiss anything. Something like this happens. I will observe it and dismiss it, maybe for some reason. I will not try to connect it to something and make a theory out of it. I might have felt hundreds of things, but I will not make theory, I will ignore it. But when such things happen, I can see there is a physical impact. You cannot deny this. And then I experimented it. I went out and it went away. I went to some other place in the ashram, it didn't happen. I went again to Mother's temple, it happened again. So it is reproducible, for me at least. So I started seeing place has an impact. So this is what is meant by energy. Energy is actually not the best term for it. That's why in the book I have introduced another term for it. It has an intensity aspect to it. It also has a propensity aspect to it. Propensity means it pushes you in a certain direction. It is not just intensity. So it is kind of programmed energy. It is energy which holds some kind of tendency, some information. And it will impact you in that such particular way only. So this, I started becoming sensitive.